Pour the roast, let's talk about the day. Laughing even if it goes astray.
Welcome to...
Well, I thought it was funny!
Good morning, folks. It's 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time on the 26th of February, 2026. And, of course, that would make it the 27th for those time-traveling folks down under. Our friends in Australia. Folks, big round of applause for everybody around the world, but a huge round of applause for those folks in the city with the most group members worldwide. Those folks in Melbourne. How's everybody doing? No matter where you're from, not just in Australia. Hope you're all doing fantastic. My name's Lee. I'm the guy who started this group. Well, I thought it was funny. That group was so funny, we started it twice. That's right, we got two of them. We're now the community of Well, I Thought It Was Funny. And you folks are you, and you folks are incredible. How do I know that? Who else are you going to be when you're incredible, right? And how do I know you're incredible? This little community of ours, Well, I Thought It Was Funny, was not incredible until you got here. Let's do the math. You got here, it's incredible. That's easy. Cheers to you, and cheers to us, and cheers to us being the funniest city on the internet. Well over 900,000 people strong, folks. That's more people than many cities have population. That's why I call us that. I do hope you're all doing fantastic. What's happening today? I want you to do me a favor, please, real quick. Please click that reaction button right there, you know, the thumbs up, whatever, and you choose the reaction. Thumbs up, happy face, whatever it might be. At least I know you're there. Please do that. Don't disappoint that little mini me. Thanks for doing that. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it if you do that. Kind of helps things. What things? I don't know, but it helps them. Anyways, folks, yeah, what's going on in your life? What's happening today? I'm going to tell you what's happening with me. I am working a hockey game. That's right. It's an AHL game. The Calgary Wranglers are hosting the San Jose Barracuda at 7 p.m. tonight at the Scotiabank Saddledome. It's going to be fun. I love my job. I love working hockey games. I love the crowds. It's going to be fun. So that's what I'm doing tonight. Yesterday was a very lazy day for me. I should have got something done, but I did nothing. So that's what happened. I planned on working on a computer. I never did that. Yeah, wasted yesterday. I didn't have a bad day or anything. I just didn't do anything. Nothing worthwhile, really. I did order tacos last night, and as delicious as they were, and they were very, very delicious, they caused me some issues. They did. I have some bad acid reflux, and yeah, I shouldn't have ordered them, and I made a mistake in ordering by choosing a hot sauce. I didn't mean to do that, and it's not like a dipping sauce or a sauce you pour on. It's just integrated into it. I didn't really pay much of the well, I did pay a bit of a price. I ate all three of them knowing that it was going to cause me problems. From the first bite, I knew it was going to be an issue. But I just devoured them because they were so good. They were delicious. I do like hot food. It's just it doesn't like me. And I ate those, and there's a little thing of tortilla chips, you know, fried tortilla chips or whatever. And normally I would eat those like nothing. I had like two of them, and I just couldn't eat them because it was just heat. That's all I could taste. So that went away. I was okay last night, but it caused an issue in the middle of the night when I was asleep, and I had to get up a few times, and I just was uncomfortable. And yeah, so I had kind of a rough sleep because of my bad choices in life, right? Still had good tacos, though. I mean, there's that. I mean, you got to pay for the good sometimes. So that's what I did yesterday. Today, I am working a hockey game, actually. The San Jose Barracuda are in town to face our Calgary Wranglers. It's AHL hockey. That's American Hockey League. The Barracuda are the farm team for the San Jose Sharks, and the Wranglers are the farm team for our Calgary Flames, both NHL teams. I love the sport, and I love the crowds. You know, it's great. So they're not big crowds at these games, but at the same time, it's, you know, you meet great people that love hockey. So that's what I'm doing tonight. That's what I did yesterday. What are you doing today? Let's hear it. Leave a comment on today's video, please, if you want, of course. What's going on in your life? Are you fighting that big storm down east? I mean, Michelle Finnerty, that's been hitting them really hard. Big snowstorms coming. She left some pictures. She sent some pictures. She sent some pictures. So this is 3 days here. Let me show you. Look at that. Sunday, you know, kind of nice. Monday, completely blizzardy. And then part of Tuesday, it was starting to look a little nicer, a little sunny, right? Well, it kind of came back though right after that. Like this is her front door. Just that's a lot of snow, and it's like, and it's still coming. They got another storm coming today probably, and she sent this video that she took. This is a there was a travel ban, like stay off the roads. Of course, you always get those idiots that think, oh, I don't want to stay off the roads, you know. But yeah, horrible weather. Hope you're getting through that okay. Their power went out for a little bit, but it did come back on. Um, so thanks for sharing that. Oh, and Michelle got back to us on her favorite cartoons growing up. Her favorite cartoons growing up were Bugs Bunny and Friends, so the Looney Tunes cartoons, and Tom and Jerry. Good choices. Um, Speaking of those cartoons, Lizzie Grin commented that her favorite cartoons growing up were Looney Tunes, the Flintstones, and she watched a whole bunch of other ones like Wacky Races, Fat Albert and Friends, Simon and Peabody, with Fractured Fairy Tales, Scooby-Doo, Tennessee Tuxedo, Super Friends, and more. Those are all good choices. So thanks for sharing that. Speaking of what people are doing, my beautiful, wonderful wife, she is in Tulum, Mexico. They're having a great time. They're staying safe. They're staying on the resorts. They canceled their expedition out. They had a couple expeditions they had planned. They said, you know what, with what's going on, maybe let's stay at the resorts. Good thinking. But they are having a good time. The food's been fantastic. They've been getting great weather. And Wendy shared some photos. Let me bring up those photos right now. Now she met this little cat here. She asked if you could bring it home. I'm like, I don't think so. Didn't have a passport. Beautiful kitty, and she also saw an iguana. Some good shots there too. That's pretty cool. And this morning they went to the infinity pool, which beautiful. It looks like a beautiful morning too. They were there for a while. They decided to change pools because the washrooms at the pool weren't working, so they upgraded or side graded or whatever. Went to a different pool later on in the day. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. By the beach too. So excellent. So it looks like she's having a fantastic time. Stay safe, babe. I miss you so very much. So that's what I'm doing. That's what my wife's doing. That's what's happening in Michelle Finnerty's life. What is going on with you, friends? Please take a quick moment to let us know what's happening, even if it's just how you are doing right now. I would love to hear that. If you want to share more, share some photos, that'd be great. If you got a video or two you want to share, send those to admin at wellithoughitwasfunny.com. Folks, we want to hear about you. We want to make the funniest city on the internet the friendliest city on the internet. So, why don't we get to the featured posts? I got 4 featured posts today. I've got one from Colleen Crush, I got one from Corey Buckner, I've got one from Michelle Finnerty, and I've got one from myself. That's 4 that made me laugh, and yes, I made myself laugh a little. I know, whatever. Hopefully, I can make you laugh too. So, here they are. We're going to start off with Colleen Crush's post. And I just saw this one actually just moments ago, and it was kind of shared a little differently. And she taken actually it was like a short video with her phone of the TV of her monitor, her computer screen. Thank you for doing that. That's actually pretty awesome. Made me laugh, and I know there's a lot of snow going on as we mentioned down east there. So all right, Colleen. Next one is from Corey Buckner. That's he's a buddy of mine actually. And yeah, we've all thought this. We've all made these jokes about Keith Richards being ancient. Thanks, Corey. You rock. Next one is from Michelle Finnerty. Sometimes a picture says 1,000 words, eh? All right, the 4th one is from myself. I don't want to thank myself because that's just being a jerk. But this did make me laugh, and apparently it made a few of you laugh too. Every freaking day, multiple times. Rather than using the box. Thank you so very much, Michelle. Thank you, Corey. Thank you, Colleen. And thank you to you folks. You're the reason why this group has been so successful and so funny. It's because you folks are hilarious. And, after those featured posts, I think maybe the next thing we should do is maybe get to those bad jokes. A $5 bill walks into a bar. The bartender yells, "Hey, buddy, this is a singles bar. Well, I just got my IQ results back. They're negative." "Why did the hairdresser win the race?" "She knew a shortcut." "How do you roast a cobbler?" "Make fun of his shoes." "I just heard my thigh bone cursing God." It's a real blasphemer. If it wasn't for yogurt, I wouldn't have any culture in my life. I gotta thank some folks for those jokes, friends. I have to thank my buddy Dave Knapp. I gotta thank my beautiful, wonderful wife, Wendy. I have to thank Michelle Finnerty. And I have to thank Aislinn81 on YouTube for 4 of today's jokes. One of those jokes I kind of wrote, the yogurt joke, but I'm sure other people have come up with that in the past. And then the other one I just heard somewhere. Why not leave your jokes as a comment on today's video, or send them to jokes@wellithoughitwasfunny.com, and if I use your jokes, I'm going to give you credit. I want to tell your jokes, folks. If today's jokes made you smile even just a little, please consider dropping $2 Canadian in our tip jar at donate.wellithoughitwasfunny.com. That's less than $1.50 US, my friends, which is basically couch cushion money. Thanks for helping us keep those punchlines a-rolling, my friends. Want to help us out and look good at the same time? Head over to store.wellithoughitwasfunny.com, where we've got t-shirts, hoodies, 3/4 sleeve rock shirts, we got coffee cups, we've got to-go cups, we've got stickers. Check it out today, folks. That's store.wellithoughitwasfunny.com. You got any crazy plans today, folks? If you do, I want to hear about them. Come on. Remember, just comment in our on the video. Please, a quick comment. Folks, thank you again for being members of Well, I Thought It Was Funny. Thanks for making Well, I Thought It Was Funny the funniest city on the internet. And thanks for making so many people laugh. The numbers are incredible. How many people come here to just to find something funny, and you folks provide it. You folks rock. You make that many people laugh, you're making the world a little bit better, I mean that, as cheesy as it sounds. So cheers to you, folks. I'm going to be back here again in a couple of days, my friends. Hopefully you're going to be here again, too. Maybe we'll have some new people with us. In the meantime, keep laughing.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I think it was funny.
Well, I thought 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 it was funny. Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I thought it was funny.